Hi everyone. A little bit more than a week ago, on February 25th, State's Attorney Michael Carr issued a press release where he claims that the grand jury issued no bill of indictment charging Gage Bethune in any violations concerning the murder of Praveen Varghese. The problem that Carr has is that in his decision, among other things, and we're going to get to those in the next few days, he puts in, evidence available to me shows Varghese was likely intoxicated when he went into the woods. He said that on the 25th of February. He released that information. However, on April 2nd of 2014, almost a year ago, he already had the toxicology reports from Dr. Jacoby, the pathologist that conducted the original autopsy, or let's pretend autopsy, on Praveen. And that toxicology report is clear when it says negative for alcohol and drugs. So when Mr. Carr issued that press release as to what the findings were and what information he had, it was false, because he obviously misdirected the grand jury into believing that Praveen was intoxicated. In any event, the problem as I see it that Carr's got is an Illinois state law. Now, Carr, by his unethical and wrongful actions, diverted the attention away from this being a homicide to where it was just hypothermia. We all know that Praveen was severely beaten and left in the woods to die, and wouldn't have died if he wouldn't have been assaulted. It's got to be some type of murder involved in there. State law in Illinois concerning concealment of a homicidal death reads, a person commits the offense of concealment of a homicidal death when he conceals the death of any other person with knowledge that the other person has died by homicidal means. To sustain the charge of concealment of homicidal death, the state must prove the following propositions. First, that the defendant performed acts which concealed the death of Praveen Varghese, and second, that the defendant did so knowing that Praveen had died by homicidal means. Well, that's what you did, Mr. Carr. You committed concealment of a homicide by playing a game and pretending it wasn't a homicide. It was just hypothermia. You also did the similar thing in the Molly Young case. Now, don't you think for 1 second we're going to let this go unnoticed. We're going to notify everybody, including the special prosecutor, that that's what you did. Try to use your silver tongue and get out of that one. You stay tuned. The rest of you, thanks for listening.